Thank you. Thank you, MC. Prof. Yu, that is Fira, our Deputy Strategi General MOSTI, and lecturers, professors, students, how are you? In fact, I'm thrilled to see such a good attendance. But deep in my heart, I know most of you are being forced to come. I was student. Come on, man. I was student. I know. Who wants to come in this beautiful afternoon to listen to Minister talk nonsense, right? so I know you are being forced here, but or at least being lured here. It's a credit hour, I don't know. But since you are here, and then I don't see any way you can escape. So you might as well sit and enjoy the talk, right? But first of all, thank you very much for coming, for attending. In fact, this is a series of programs. We call this TED Talk, not TED but TECK. This is one of our initiatives to go to the students, to see what problems we have, and then see how we can help to solve the problem. This is one of the initiatives of MOSTI. Do you know what is MOSTI? Anyone know what is MOSTI? Please put up your hand. Oh, you're like me, yeah? I tell you very frankly, you know, I was officially appointed by Prime Minister by a phone call. He called me on the 2nd of December 2022. When he called, I was anxiously, nervously, I picked up the call. So he said, Lih Kang, you jaga MOSTI. Then I said, oh, thank you, yes. But I don't know what is MOSTI. I didn't know what is MOSTI. Then, of course, I cannot ask him, right, sir, what is MOSTI, by the way? If I asked him, I wouldn't be here today. So I didn't ask, I Googled. So what is MOSTI? I can tell you all today. MOSTI is Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation. Of course, a lot of people wouldn't know what does MOSTI do. I can tell you, MOSTI, simple way, 3 pillars. So we are working on 3 things. First, advancement of technology, development of technology. So under this pillar, we have this. Oh, by the way, my name is Chang Lih Kang. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Chang Lih Kang. I'm the Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation. So, first pillar on advancement and development of technology. So under this pillar, we have nanotech, biotech, semiconductor, E&E, space tech, and whatnot. So that is one pillar. So second pillar, we do science and culturation. So we do pembudayaan science, means we go to not only to universities, but even to the primary school, to let our students know what is STEM education, what is science, what is technology, whether it's useful for your future. So we do a lot of flagship programs. We have this Tech Olympics. Of course, you wouldn't know that because that one is for kids and youth. So you know more youth, right? And then we have this Minggu Science Negara. And then, do you know Innovator? Have anybody watched Innovator on TV? But I expect more from you. Okay, Innovator is another flagship TV reality show where we bring all our innovators and then if they are good, we'll pick them, and then there will be 56 innovators in 8 episodes of TV reality show. That is Innovator. That is Astro program. So that is under science and culturation. Second pillar. Third pillar, technology startup. So it's a startup company, technology related. So MOSTI is in charge of developing tech startup ecosystem. So that is also the other pillar. So altogether, we have 3 important jobs to do for the country. That is MOSTI. And by the way, do you all know how good or how bad is our level level of innovation, level of technology. We have this index called Global Innovation Index, GII, out of 130 old countries. Where do you think we are? Who think is top 10? Malaysia, top 10 in GII. Put up your hand. Don't Google. Don't use ChatGPT or Gemini or what. So, who think Malaysia is top 10? Put up your hand. Top 20, put up your hand. Top 30, put up your hand. Okay, not bad. Top 40, put up your hand. Top 50. Okay. Top 80. Then, more than 100, put up your hand. Okay, don't worry. It's okay. I didn't even bother to know before this. But, I mean, to be frank to you, Malaysia, last year we ranked number 34. Not that bad, right? Not so bad, huh? Not so bad. So, why some of us think, oh, it's more than 100 or top 80? Why? Because we don't know. I mean, we don't know what is happening in the ecosystem of science and technology. In fact, we are not that bad. Although, there are room for improvement. We are 34 out of 130 over countries, but it's not that bad. So remember this figure. We are 34, but we were there. From 32 to 36 for many years, stagnant for many years. But today, of course, I know. Today's the theme is semiconductor industry and also trends and opportunity. But I don't know much about semiconductor, so I'll leave it to the expert afterward. So I'll just talk about the development of science. Expert Mr. Tan from Infineon, okay? So, don't worry, I always bring an expert. So, Minister talk nonsense, then expert will talk something more useful, okay? Okay, so, I want to talk about the obstacles of science and tech development. What are the obstacles? Some people say, oh, we don't have enough funding, we don't have enough good infrastructure, lab, etc., lab equipment, not canggih enough, not advanced enough. And some also say, well, maybe our talent is not that good. But I want to tell you, my opinion, those things can be improved. Those things we can solve. Money, talent, that one we can solve. But one thing very important, if we have this, we don't have this right, then we cannot have we cannot advance our science and tech. What is that? Attitude. You need to have right attitude to make sure we advance. You know why? The biggest problem we have is two attitude problem. One is cynical. We are very cynical. So we always say, oh, people are very good, people are so good, but always very skeptical about our own skill. Very skeptical about our own skill. In fact, this is very normal. Because I went to China, I went to China. Because we are having this initiative, space initiative. We are building our own satellite, remote sensing satellite, and we plan to. Our planning is to get this ready by 2028. I went to China, so they brought me around. They just brought me around, and then I saw the satellite thing, space thing. So I asked them. No, I told them, oh, we are going to have our first very own remote sensing satellite. Oh, by the way, when did you launch your first satellite? Of course, we know China is very advanced, but I didn't know it was so advanced because I asked him, he said, oh, we launched in 1970. So I feel so shy. I didn't ask the second question really. We are looking at building our own first satellite to be completed in 2028. China already launched in 1970. So, on one hand, we can see that we are very backward. we are far behind. But on second thought, when I say, when I make announcement, we want to make this satellite, remote sensing satellite, in fact, it can help a lot of things, including semiconductor and E&E sectors, because it involves a lot of E&E things. But when I first announced, look at all the comments in Facebook, everybody whacking me. I don't know for what. everybody whacking me. Bicycle also cannot make a proper, you cannot make proper bicycle, you want to make remote sensing satellite. You say your Proton also not very good car, you want to make remote sensing satellite. Sorry, Proton. Now Proton is getting better. Very good now. But you see, those are the comments that I got when I say we want to make our own remote sensing satellite. But you look at China, people already launched their first satellite in 1970. We are already very far behind. But still, when we talk about this remote sensing satellite, then people thought, oh, why you want to make remote sensing satellite? You do the basic first. You make sure petrol is cheap. You make sure electricity is cheap. Then only you do that. I just want to tell, this is a problem that we have. Whenever we say we want to do something, then they will say, okay, you do this better first, then only you do that. Can or not? You can or not? Malaysian can do satellite. Bicycle also cannot do. Your local talent, you get enough qualification. UPM can, Utah can. Must be from MIT, from Tsinghua, Beida, right? But so very cynical. People are very cynical. But I just want to tell you one story to prove that we have very good talent. There's one company called Turkish Aerospace. Turkey. They call Turkish Aerospace. Turkey, they are good in all these building, manufacturing, planes, fighter jet, and whatnot. So they do helicopter, they make helicopter, they make fighter jet. But there's one company, small company, the Turkish Aerospace. Turkish Aerospace is big, but in Cyberjaya, Malaysia, there's one small company set up by Turkish Aerospace, hired 150 employees from Malaysia. Most of them are Malaysian engineers, all graduated local grad, most of them. So I went there and I asked those Turkish, I said, why do you hire our engineers? Oh, they said, because our engineers are good. I said, what do they do? So, fighter jet, inside there's this brain. We call it CPU. They call that avionics. So, avionics, all the fighter jet or the plane in Turkey, the avionics designed by Malaysian engineers. They set up a company in Malaysia just to hire Malaysian engineers to design avionics, the airplane brain. That's how good we are. In fact, I asked them, why you want to hire Malaysian engineers to Turkey? They said, no, that one will be more troublesome. I might as well do it here and then send the design back to Turkey. So that is how good we are. Of course, maybe cheaper, we are cheaper compared to other countries. But still, we are very good because our engineers can design avionics. We can never thought of that if I didn't. I can never thought of that if I never witnessed myself. So that is one. So don't be cynical. We are good, just that we don't know how good we are. So that is one. Don't be cynical, because if you are cynical, then we cannot develop anything. Secondly, fear of unknown. So whenever people say, whenever we see a new technology emerge, for instance, AI, people are worried. Why people are worried? Because they say AI might replace human being. AI might replace a lot of job opportunities. Right and wrong, but then don't need to be worried because there are a lot of things that AI cannot do. Can you give me an example?
Drawing.
Sorry? Drawing. AI can. So they can generate drawings, but then no soul in it, right? No soul in it. And it's not original. Correct. What if they put the link AI with a robotic arm? Okay, good. Thank you. What else AI cannot do, human can do? You think AI is very good, right? You can do almost everything, if not everything. So, I think maybe one of you should try. Use AI to teach you how to swim. So AI will tell you now, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, your hand must be like that. Throw you in the water, you'll die, man. Sure die, right? So there are things that AI cannot do. Of course, AI can do a lot of things, but there are things that AI cannot do. And AI always needs a person, a human being, to verify, to validate. So there are a lot of shortcomings of AI also. But don't need to worry, because I want to tell you, if you look back at human history, every time when there's a new technology emerge, then people start to worry. Industrial revolution, when there was this steam machine. Steam machine. When we first saw steam machine, all the laborers, they are so worried because they see steam machine is much more productive than manpower. So people thought steam machine will take over all the humans' job. But did that happen? It didn't happen. Although steam machine helped us lighten our burden a lot, but it didn't replace human being. Then nearer, we saw this computer. When computer first created, people are so amazed with computers' ability. They can count. We are still using pencil, paper, so computer can count so fast, can compute so fast. So we were worried we might be replaced by computer. But did that happen? It didn't happen. Same goes through AI. Don't worry about AI because, of course, there are a lot of jobs that might be replaced, but there will be new jobs. For instance, in a farm, maybe 1 acre, I might need 10 workers before this. After we have this AI, we only need maybe 5 or 3. But you still need people to manage the machine. You still need people to repair if there's anything happen with your system, right? So those are new jobs. So AI is taking over those, we call that labor-intensive job. Labor-intensive. You can use robotic, you can use AI. But it cannot take away your jobs. So I always tell our friend, AI will only replace. AI is not going to replace humans' job. You'll be only replaced by people, another human who knows how to use AI better than you. So AI is not going to take your job, but another human who knows how to use AI better than you might take your job. Because you know why? No matter what area or what courses you're taking now, when you graduate, you go to interview. So maybe you are very good at in your field. You are very good in your field, but your colleague or your classmate equally good, but he knows how to use AI. Or not AI, maybe he knows how to use Excel better than you. Then of course the job will go to him, right, or her. So the trick is, you don't need to worry about AI. You need to worry about whether you are competent enough. So if you know how to use AI better than your friend, definitely you have a brighter future in the job market. No matter how you use it, you want to use AI to cheat, or you want to use AI to what also. If you know how to use it better than your friend, definitely you are more competent than him or her. So don't worry about AI. Just stay curious. Lifelong learning, you have to learn. Although I see a lot of you, are very young now, but even when you come to my age, you still need to learn because things are changing very fast. So these are things that I wish to share with you. But just I thought a little bit about this semiconductor and E&E. Otherwise, Prof will let me go. I just want to tell you a little bit about the initiative of MOSTI. You see here, under this, the first pillar, technology development and advancement. So we are looking at how to help our industry to move up the value chain. As everybody knows, we have a relatively mature E&E and semiconductor ecosystem in Malaysia, especially in the north, right? Kulim, Penang. So a lot of semicon and E&E companies. But our ecosystem, of course, we are relatively mature and we are exporting quite a lot. Almost 44-45% of exports are E&E export, semiconductor export. That is huge, you see. 712 billion, if not mistaken. 712 billion in 2025 alone. That is a lot. But our industry is more at the back end. Assemble, testing, packaging. So, in order to move up the value chain, what do we do? Why we need to move up the value chain? Because the value added is very low now at the moment. And if other countries, say for instance Vietnam, they are coming from behind very fast, chasing us. And if they can do it better than us, cheaper than us, definitely all the orders will go to them. And we are screwed, man. We are screwed. So we need to, before that happens, we need to ensure that our industry will move up the value chain.
So from testing, packaging, assemble, we need to go to IC design. We need to go to advanced packaging. So there are some initiative that government is doing, and I hope by the time you all graduate, definitely you will have a better prospect in job market. So first of all, on advanced packaging, we just set up advanced packaging consortium. We call it MNPC, Malaysia National, I forgot the short form. It's a consortium. Consists of government agency, MIMOS. MIMOS is also an agency under MOSTI. And then there are 5 local companies. And then there are these universities. So we called it a consortium, and government invested 92 million into this consortium, and the companies, they invested another 93 million. So altogether 185 million for 2 years project. It's a pilot project for 2 years to develop the capacity of advanced packaging. Now, not many countries have this ability to do advanced packaging. Maybe Japan, Taiwan, Korea, then China maybe, but not many countries. So mostly on the East Asia. So there are very few countries. So we need to move up the value chain. If we want to move up the value chain, we have to make sure we develop this capacity. So that is how we are doing it, because we don't want industry to rely entirely on the government. That's why we do a matching grant, matching investment. We come up with 92, industry come up with 93. Altogether 185 million. So by 2028, hopefully, we will develop this capacity. And then we can be one of the players in the world that we can do advanced packaging. That is one. Secondly is on IC design. IC design, we have a few local companies that do IC design in Malaysia. Say Opstar, Sky Chips, and I forgot. But Infinix. So there are a few companies that do IC design, but not many. And then we need to compete with our other global players also. So Malaysia government, we had this collaboration with ARM Holdings. You know ARM, right? One of the very famous UK-based chip manufacturer, is it? IP, yeah. They have this IP. 1.1 billion ringgit for a 10-year program. Then ARM has to train 10,000 Malaysian talent within 4 years. And our talent can use ARM IP. Their IP is good. Their IP is very advanced. And then that is a very expensive IP in IC design. Or maybe later our Mr. Tan can tell us. So these are some of the initiatives that we are doing. In Selangor, there are already 2 IC design parks. One in Puchong, the other one in Cyberjaya. The Puchong one already full, already occupied. So there are another one in Cyberjaya. So we are helping the industry, especially local industry, to develop these IC design capabilities. So those are the things that we are doing. And don't worry about your job opportunities, because in the future there'll be a lot of jobs that need chips, that need E&E and semiconductor. Especially now there are a lot of EV cars, right? EV cars need a lot of chips. One car they need thousands of chips, and to produce those chips we need E&E talent. And for those who are not in E&E, for those who are not in science, don't worry also, because all these companies, say if you are studying accounting, all these companies, they need accountant, right? All these companies, they need admin. All these companies, they need procurement officer, etc. So don't worry about job opportunities, but you just need to ensure that besides your own profession, you are also good in other things. You are better than your colleague in using AI. You are better than your colleague in using Excel. You are better than your colleague in using Words or Copilot. So, okay, those are the things that I want to share with you all. Then after this, if you have any question, we can do it during the Q&A. Thank